I apologize. Give me a second to finish getting everything set up. Alright. Okay, so looks like that desk is still glitching out. Last time we were here, we went through and just talked with a couple of items here in the bedroom, and I think that might be what we do, is try to go room to room. So, just because I'm curious on the dresser, I think that's gonna be the first item we talk to.
It's hard to make sense of what you're seeing. Are the Dateviators glitching? A mass of pixels, artifacts, corrupted warnings, and static regards you with a chilly indifference. Or what seems like indifference anyway. This entity is difficult to read.
I don't bite. I think. Do I? I do, don't I? I did. Have we met? Is that a lie?
Is he right? Is it a lie? Thinking about it too hard makes your head hurt and your nose bleed.
It is. Not yet. Is this frustrating? It is. How about now? It is. Would you tell me if it was? Well, you can't, so... Would you lie? Not. Yet, and yet, and yet, and yet. You want something.
He is going through something.
Pick your poison.
Do I go for friendship with all of them, or hate or love?
Define love. Absence. Love. Like this.
Oh, cool. That worked a lot quicker than I thought. And I got stats from it. Cool. I got specs points. I have no idea what was going on there.
Done. Flirty giggle, chuckle.
Alright,
See? Flirty giggle, chuckle. Not yet.
I wonder why I did that screen twice.
Flirty giggle,
Oh.
chuckle.
How many times is he gonna do this? Okay, can you restore my table and make it not do that, please? Oh, I can talk to Timothy. It's 12.
Almost late. almost. Thank you. Tell me why you've sought me out. Aside from the pleasure of my absolutely sparkling wit and golden company. Oh, well, of course it is. I am just surprised. Few in this house can appreciate my timeliness, my specialized knowledge of time and timepieces alike.
So we're talking about
I am
clocks again.
glad to
Okay.
hear you are not like the others.
I vibe with your music, dude.
What might we discuss then? My love life may be on hiatus, but as they say, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Would it be? Well, I guess it would depend on what time you're using. Because if you're using 12 hours versus 24, if you're using 12, it's going to be right. But if you're using 24 hours, it's not going to be correct twice a day. It'd only be correct once a day. Because say that the clock is stuck on noon, on 12. Whenever you get to midnight, that's 000 hours, or in some cases people will refer to it as 2400 hours. And if it's stuck on 1, it's either going to be 1 a.m. and then it's going to be 1300 hours. So it would depend on like how many hours you're counting, I guess.
Timothy looks at you for a few moments, clearly expecting something.
Yes, well, let us start with the most important thing. Timeliness, next to godliness, as they say. Of course I'm right. Imagine, if you will, you show up to a date showered and clean, but 2 hours late. Does your cleanliness matter then? I think not. Of course I am, old bean. Oh dear, how me flies. I must away quite soon, but before I go, I want to be sure I've imparted my wisdom to you precisely as I meant to. What did you learn from me today? Exactly! Just so, just so. Just remember, there is always time for timeliness. Now leave me. I've run out of time for this conversation. If you wish to speak again, find me at 3 p.m. Precisely at 3 in the afternoon. Farewell!
Okay, so him saying 3 p.m., he specified that he's using 12-hour time instead of 24-hour time. So that means that I don't remember what the other item. Oh yeah, the mirror. The mirror was the other item I talked to. I was like, I know there's 5 of them in this room.
Amir's gaze lingers on your teeth for just a little too long before he smiles at you.
Ah, the broccoli situation has been resolved. Peace reigns among the bathroom. Now we can get to the real reason why you have returned. You are wanting my opinion on your outfit? Yes, I am very impressive, and you may tell me so later. But at this moment, we have so very much to do. Show me what we are working with. Now, let's see a 10.
Amir inspects you from every angle, turning his head this way and that as he evaluates you.
Well, the good news is that I don't think it is a complete failure. Perhaps with a few tweaks.
Amir comes closer, his arms out and his hands grasping for you.
Allow me to...
His hands are everywhere, though his touch is nothing but respectful. He makes all manner of small changes, pulling and pushing wherever he sees fit.
Adjusting, nothing more. Unless...
There's a hint of promise in that, unless. Amir's touch takes on a sensual quality, bringing it closer to a massage.
I'm just
than
gonna
an
try to
adjustment,
get
if you
the
will.
love endings with as many of them as I can. Hopefully I don't get any of them to hate me.
What an honor to touch you like this. It brings delight to my glass. I am almost finished. Just a teensy bit more. There! Now, come look. What do you think? What? Absurd! How can you possibly not see the distinction between what I have conjured and that almost careless display you walked in wearing? Oh, I am getting carried away. Of course, it was not so bad, but you know, I must have a moment to collect myself. Artists are delicate, okay? I cannot talk right now. Leave me. Ah, please, I said go. Out. Bodo.
Oh, I upset him. I didn't mean to upset him. Let's see what else we can do. I know there's the diary, and then we'll do Betty last.
It's you! And I know it's you because it's not me. Because I am me, and you are you. And we're different. I'm holding all the stories. Dear God, you have a lot of stories. It's all so damn sad. Oh, no wonder I feel this way all the time. You only come to me when you have something horrible that you can't hold all by yourself. It's something painful and weird and full of spikes, and when you've had enough of it, you just close me and walk away. What have they said about love being blind? I think maybe her scales are snake scales, that circuitous, sneak-thieving bitch. Don't you mean your mind? I've never had one of my own. I've just been a proxy. I'm an appendage. I'm a prop. You take what you take by giving. And you don't give by taking any of it back. Or by taking responsibility. Or even by writing down the things that were beautiful or soft or sweet. Those you keep in your head and you siphon off all the shit and the loss and seething resentments until I'm drowning in you. What if I wasn't just you? What if I am on my own? What if I could watch a sunrise and think not about the people who will never be able to watch it with me, but about how pretty it is?
Huh. You have a point there.
Maybe I can. No! Don't you get it? It's always together. I've been a conjoined twin my whole fucking life, only I didn't know it. None of my experiences were mine because they weren't even ours. They were yours. They can't be ours if I'm not even there! Just go. Just leave. You're always there, don't you see? Always and never. Always for you and never for me. I think I would die if you stayed away. But if you don't go away right now, I'll combust. Whoosh!
With a look back at her to make sure she doesn't combust, you take your leave.
So I accidentally made 2 of them upset, which was not my intention. We're gonna deal with the closets later because there's stuff in there.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in. There is an easiness to their dynamic.
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know
Who are
how I
you?
feel about that.
I just need some time, all right?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her?
I'm trying to figure out what is going on here. Oh,
You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
I could.
And
I think I realized what's going on here.
Benoit, stop it. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love. There's nothing else like it.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets. When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprise to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you. Oh, I was just talking to Benoit. Benoit and I are just very good friends. With benefits, of course. Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that. It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know? I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life. What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap? Get to know me better? Why? Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy. Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me? I'm a big reader, actually. I love all sorts of things, but romance is my favorite. Even when I'm not reading, I can't help but write sexy little stories in my head for my favorite characters.
she writes fanfic. Oh.
I love fantasy, too. And sometimes sci-fi.
Oh yeah, those are pretty good. Fantasy and sci-fi are good. Romance is good too.
Anything that stirs the imagination. Characters that make you want to fall in love. That's what I love most.
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know? But I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all. Just loneliness. I could if I wanted to. But there's only one person I'd like to date. And I'm just too afraid to ruin a good thing.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club, if you'll excuse me.
Sorry, just checking on animals real quick. Okay, so it puts all the new stuff at the top. Wait a second. He dislikes everything else and felines. You're a cat clock. I have no idea. Wait. They like me but don't. Who do I talk about a virus with? Maybe Rumors has something? There's nothing about who I should talk to. Who would care about some sort of virus or like bug in the game? That's what I need to figure out right now, is out of all the people in the game I can talk to, I need to figure out who to talk to. I want to stay here in the bedroom and talk to everyone. But I don't think there's gonna be let's go to settings. I'm gonna bump that all the way back up. Okay, there we go. talk with the book again.
Hi. I have to say something, but it means that I had to feel it fully. And I gotta tell ya, it sucks something awful. I was on the bottom of the ocean for a little while, and the water was filling my lungs, and the salt was burning me and leaking out of my eyes with it all. I'm sorry. You are? I think all the fireworks just went off at once. Don't let the wizard see you. What are you sorry for? Yes. Yes, that's it. That's all. I would give anything right now for a torrent of words. My own best words. They're all yours. And I can't give you back your words. That's regifting. Awful to throw your thoughts back at you. The thought of it is making me feel sick. But if I threw up, even that would be yours. Cocoa and lime from that beach in San Diego. Okay, tell me. You've told me a lot. So, another idea, another thought. I think I can hold it if I've held all the others. I feel like a cartoon character. Is this what a cartoon character feels like? I've never been one, so I don't know. You've never been one, or even seen one. At least you've never written a story about it. And not written about it? Ah, what a racket! Gosh, I wonder. You do so much telling. I wonder if I could tell this time. I could do it. Of course I could. It's just an action. Any action is possible with the right motivation. It was either a life coach or a sociopath who said that, I think. What's the difference if you really break it down? Why am I doing this? Gasp! Oh, that's possible. We can do that? So I'll pick one, and then what? I'll tell it to you, and you'll wave the wand and swirl the cape, and I'll be better? Me? Whole? Alone, but not alone. On my own in a good way? Okay. Pick one. Which is the most pretty? No, that's never a good metric. I have one. I have three. The one of the man who had a seizure. The one about waiting in the wings of Edinburgh. Oh, crashing into a tree on skis. Tree ski meltdown. You'd better pick one before they overwhelm me. Once I open this thoroughfare, all the bones want out. This one is such a jumble. Whew. There's the way I always tell it, and then there's the way it actually happened. And I don't think I'm lying, because how could I possibly do that? Lying requires a lot of creativity and mental discipline. And until recently, I didn't even know that I possessed qualities, let alone qualities like that. Come to think of it, I might admire liars. What is a good liar but a good storyteller? A good spinner of yarns! But that is what you're asking me to do. Oh God. Am I a liar? Am I a liar by definition? Honesty is just perspective. Everyone's a liar. There is no truth! Oh boy. I feel like I spaced out for a minute there. Space and time timed out. And what were we talking about? guess it's no wonder I got jumbled. Skiing into a tree will do that to you. You skied into a tree, and I... Oh, just heard about it. Where was I? Was I with you? Riding shotgun? Bonnie and composition book?
There's no way they did that as a reference.
I'm in the neighborhood of funny. I wasn't there. I know I wasn't there. What the hell would I do on skis? I don't know how to ski. I've never been skiing, and in all your writing, you never write how to do things. Do you notice that? You write that you did them, or how it went, or what you enjoyed or hated, but never how the actual action is performed. Which, I guess that makes sense. How could you have known that your diary would one day be very curious about the mechanics of, say, scrambling an egg? Oh, or making a mocktail! Now that I have a fully fledged mind of my own, I might want to make a virgin dark and stormy and read The Old Can in the Sea. Oh, sigh. Sigh and shake it up. Shake it up. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down to business. I know. I remember a lot of bumps. Ooh, there was a bump when I hit that first mogul. When you hit that first mogul. Then there was a big bump when you landed on the other side of the catwalk. Then the bump of the tree, obviously. And then all the bumps when they came and got you and loaded you onto the stretcher head first. Who the hell does it head first? And took you down the mogul run, bump, bump, bumpity bang, all the way to where the Stitches lady was. Why do I remember so many bumps? You didn't write about bumps, at least not that much. Why is that my version of this story? Spill, Milkshake Mary. I was on the bed in your room at your grandmother's house where you left me to go skiing that day. Are you telling me that you had a bumpy comforter? Are you telling me that I remember spending the day on a bumpy comforter and I've colored the story you told me that night with an experience that I already had? That I already had and remembered? And I've created my own story of that day? I did it. Oh my god. I remember the comforter. It was pink. Like shell beige pink with these big green and brown leaves and flowers on it. And it was bumpy. It was practically hilly, that damn thing. A tiny mountaineer would have gotten so lost and tired trying to traverse that. Did you like hearing that? Did you like hearing my memory of that day? Then I have an idea. Or maybe not an idea, but a thought. An inkling. I guess if I ever had children, they'd be inklings, right? So cute! Can a journal have kids? Yes! Torn out pages would be my children!
I don't exactly see how that would work.
Oh god, my children are produced by ripping them out of me. Well, that's graphic. And violent. Maybe I'm better off adopting a fish. Anyway, give me a minute, okay? Okay, come back in a minute. I think I'm onto something here. Back to the lab!
Okay. So I can't talk to you yet. I think I've patched things up with her. On to you.
Amir, for once, doesn't lavish you with compliments when he sees you approach. He simply sighs, his expression as heavy as his mood.
Nothing. All right, you have caught me. It is not nothing. Very clever. I am afraid I am not in the best of spirits. I do not know. It is just things have been so slow around the house today. Everyone is off being too busy with their little jobs and their little hobbies, completely abandoning me. It is very selfish. Yes, exactly. You understand what horrible pain I am in. Oh, thank you. It is nice to be understood. It eases the sting a bit. Yes! Yes, I would like that very much. Well, other than gazing at each other... Oh, let us read from my favorite Lewis Barrel novel, You the Looking Glass. It deals with the young Alice's adventures as she stares directly at a mirror for hundreds of chapters. Well then, let us settle in for some companionable reading. Thank you for cheering me up, Aziza.
Timothy.
Timothy is
talk.
just putting the finishing touches on polishing a pocket watch. When he sees you, he waves you over, setting the watch aside and pocketing the cleaning cloth.
There you are, just on time. I must say, I'm absolutely chuffed to see how timely you've been. You're right on schedule. I was just... Would you care to join me?
Oh, I accidentally clicked.
Capital. Have a seat, darling. Now, when last we spoke, we discussed the importance of what? Precisely. Nothing better. Nothing more important. The biggest lesson here is that time, above all else, is the first thing you must consider when it comes to love. But there are, of course, other things to consider. Having a schedule for your date is imperative to ensure you are using every moment with your lover correctly. Oh, I am on time. There is nothing more arousing than an orderly, efficiently planned date. Picture this, if you will. You and your date arrive at your dinner reservation exactly on time. Your date says to you, "Darling, what's on the agenda?" You say to them, "We have approximately 10 minutes to review the menu and engage in small talk." They can only moan in needful appreciation for your immaculate scheduling. Oh. Perhaps we have more in common than I realized.
And again, going for love endings, so I'm trying to tell them the things I feel like would make them happiest to get that ending. Apologies for the yawn.
At any rate, scheduling your entire date down to the minute is not only efficient, but an excellent bonding experience for any couple. So let us practice now. You have asked me on a date, and we have both arrived on time. As we are seated for dinner, I look deeply into your eyes and ask you about tonight's agenda.
Alright, I'm gonna take a brief pause here to take care of something. Alrighty, I'm back. I apologize for the intermission.
Meow. I have never been so attracted to another. Excellent. Truly excellent. Surprise! Our date has gone swimmingly, and I have invited you to another activity.
You're fine. There's no reason for you to whine. You're right here with me.
But your schedule has not accounted for this unexpected excursion. Horror of horrors! What do you do?
You're fine.
Exactly! As lovely as our date has been, one cannot deviate from the schedule. Terrible things happen when one deviates from the schedule.
There's no reason to whine. Okay, why are you whining? Why? Do you want to go back to your... Do you want to go back to your bed? Is that why you're whining at me? Alright, I'm back. Hopefully for a while this
Our
time.
time for this conversation is beginning to dwindle. Before I bid you leave me once more, tell me what you have learned. Last time we learned the value of timeliness.
Quit chewing on my headphones.
Today, we learn the value of... precisely! Scheduling! I would so love to talk to you at length about crafting a proper schedule, but I'm afraid my time runs short. If you wish to continue our talks, return to me at 9 p.m. As ever, no sooner, no later. Farewell.
So I guess I need to go find a new item somewhere in the room. I guess we'll do this little treasure chest.
An armored warrior of some kind stands before you, a massive sack of loot slung over his shoulder. He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
Hey there! I'm Michael Transaction. But you can call me Mikey. Congratulations! Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition! Your purchase gives you exclusive access to new features never seen in the game before. Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt! Exclusive access to the art book! Exclusive access to the soundtrack! Exclusive access to phone backgrounds! Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavish! And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby! Hey, you wouldn't be the first. I mean...
Mikey hefts his sack of loot onto his other shoulder, shifting uncomfortably.
Stacy and I separated a little while ago, but we were in love for a time. Hell, shouldn't bring that up so soon. Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box! Each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor! This armor is so powerful that it can raise your spec stats, meaning that you can blaze past huge portions of this game on your path to 100% completion! It is a blast, baby! You can pull from my common boots of true presence. They have a high chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled. But it does exist! Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards. It costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull. Brundles are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to. Good question. In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have to spend money. You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pulls. You're asking those thinker-type questions. I love it, and I always have a great explanation. Oh. Well. You said money with no capitalization. That's totally different from money with the capitalization. You have very little money. But just by being at your home, Valdivian pays out its employees 5 money per day as a way of saying thank. Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
How do I check the money? I guess credits? No, that's not it. I'm not sure how to access that.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy. This appears to be a living nightmare. There's almost no other way to phrase it.
You really don't think you could do it?
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
Well, yeah, of course.
I'm confused.
But you've watched me work. And you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
Boo.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear.
She just say boo and run off? I'm not that easy to scare.
Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming. That no. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares... I mean, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests. But since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare. Of course it is. For example, I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved, and I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A warm hug, but then I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck. I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound. We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There. You see?
I think the bed's a little bit strange.
Right? That's a pretty tame example. But there's all sorts of possibilities. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems. But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do. She just deals with it differently. It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that. Thank you so much. I'm already having trouble sleeping. I don't need betraying a friend's trust on my conscience. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are. It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night. I haven't been the most subtle, have I? But I guess I should just say it. You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams. My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity. Please, don't pretend to be surprised. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face.
You watch me? It's kind of weird.
When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble. It just feels like we were made for each other. I know it sounds crazy, but when I cradled your body that night, I just felt myself falling for you. I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know. But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet, especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please take some. I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right? Please, just give yourself the night, even if you think you know what you'll say. And sleep well tonight.
Check the data decks and see what's new. I guess I need to figure out who Stacy is, because he brought Stacy up, and then now it says dislike Stacy. Pretty much the entire desk is gone. The way that it's flashing. So I need to go back to him at 9 p.m. So he has to be the last one I do. Oh, I can crouch in this game? It's kind of cool.
It appears that your intentions have gone awry once more, as the interloper Lucinda Lavish stands there instead, striking a pose.
It's me. I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice. Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me? Talk? About me? I love talking about myself. I'm Lucinda Lavish. I'm the extra cool DLC character who is... well, not really a dateable object per se, but more of a different thing. You know what I mean? That's a good way of looking at it. I haven't thought of that before, but... you know, when you put the question to me like, what am I? It just kind of seems so frivolous. Boy, I'm really messing this up, huh? Yeah. Ugh. Why am I laughing so much? This isn't funny. I'm just... it's always easier when you're playing a role, I feel. When you know what the boundaries are.
Oh, her name changed.
This kind of just seems a little out of my wheelhouse. Oh. You're right. Shit. I'm gonna go.
And with that, she is gone. Amir is pacing when you come upon him, venting his frustrations aloud in little half-sentences. He looks positively furious.
Oh, unbelievable! How dare! After I... Ah! What? No. Perhaps. Why do you ask? You are so perceptive, Juna. I love that about you. I suppose I am feeling a bit stressed. There have been some tensions lately. I am ashamed to say I have been clouded by them. That talentless, low-pressure hack of a singing shower steamed up the entire bathroom again while I was taking my beauty nap. And while I was resting, Jean-Loup drew all over my face in the steam.
He gestures to himself, Jean-Loup's crimes evident all over his reflective surface.
Look at this! Just look! Look at what he has done! His greasy little toilet prints will never come off. Who does he think he is? I cannot stand to be in the same space as him.
You give Amir a thorough cleaning, erasing all trace of Jean-Loup's grubby little hands.
Oh. Oh, your touch is exquisite. Thank you for making me presentable and reflective once more.
You're back! Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I had so many thoughts while you were gone. About mountains and how amazing it must be to get all the way to the top of one and then look down and realize that you got you to that whole different perspective. And then I thought about deserts and desserts, and man, did that make me want chocolate cake. Because I've had some chocolate cake before when you accidentally smeared it on that one page where you were writing about dogs. Wow, chocolate is great. So, are you ready for my idea? Cause it's about to come out swinging. Swinging a big old baseball bat, Bucko. It's pretty simple. It's pretty wonderful. really. Especially given that I never had choices before, and now I do. I've never had a friend before, and now I might. Instead of your diary, just a thing where your secrets go, just a book that can't really share in anything with you. I'd like to be your friend. A friend like I know I've never had before. We can share experiences, one to the other. Everything is allowed, like always. Everything is safe, like always. But for both of us. Both ways. Then we both win. And we win more. So much more than we did before. When it was just ink on paper. It's more like a heartbeat. One thought is you, the other is me. What do you think? You are? More intimate than the most intimate friend that ever existed? Sexy. Sexy. The new intimate activity robot from Somi. That's not what you mean, is it? I've run away into the words again, haven't I? I've just never thought of myself that way. I mean, I'm a book, you know? I am? I am. Huh. I wonder what I'd be like in a sexy situation. I wonder if I'd talk too much. Talking, storytelling, setting the scene and the stage. Maybe talk that's not clean, not PG. That's something you don't give me very much of, you know. I wonder if you've been shy. I wonder if there are things you've always wanted to do. Or say. Maybe we are each other's most intimate friends after all.
Got another ending. Alright, that means I'm not gonna come back for a little while. It's 6, so I'll talk to Betty, and then I'll flip around and talk to Timothy.
It feels strange
it'll
to
be
walk into your
9-9.
bedroom with so much tension in the air. But you told Betty you'd give her the day to consider a confession. And now she waits for you, seated at the bed like usual. You're struck by the realization that no matter what happens here, everything will change from here on out.
Thank you for coming. I hope you got a good night's rest. Oh, thank you for saying so. I slept even worse than I normally do these days. I had too much on my mind. And there's too much at stake here. I suppose there's no point in beating around the bush here, is there? What do you think? Of me? Of the idea of us? Is there hope for us to be more than just two partners who sleep together every night? Oh my god, really? You really feel the same? I can't believe this is happening. I always thought this was a fantasy I'd take to the junkyard. Don't you worry your sweet little head about that. I don't expect you to sleep with me every night, or ever. And you being with me doesn't mean you can't be with others. I have my own fun, after all. I'm just so happy we can be together now. I honestly don't even know where to begin. I feel like I know you so well, but I want to get to know you better. And you must want to know me better. After all, I've only ever been a place for you to lay your head at night. You've never seen me for who I truly am until now. Tell me what you want from me, my love. All I want to do is make you happy. Aren't you just a darling? Well, if you don't mind then, I'd love to go on a proper date with you. After all, I have you to myself every night. But a date in the daytime? Nothing would make me happier. Where shall we go? Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Shall we go to the living room then?
As you walk through the house with Betty on your arm, you attract quite a bit of attention. Eyes are on you in every room, or so it seems. For her part, Betty seems deeply pleased to be seen with you. She smiles at some, she waves at others. Sometimes, she seems like she wouldn't be out of place on a parade float. But when you finally arrive in the living room, you're blessedly alone. When you take a seat on the couch, Betty immediately seats herself next to you, cuddling up to you without hesitation.
What should we watch?
I wonder if the couch is an object that I can scan with the date view.
Honestly, I'll watch anything. I'm just so happy to be here with you. Oh, Nightmare and I love scary movies. Just hold me at the scary parts, all right?
The movie is enjoyable, but Betty's presence makes it all the more so. She rests her head on your shoulder, sweet and inviting, and you can't help but wonder.
What's on your mind? Oh my God, I thought you'd never ask.
You and Betty make your way upstairs, hand in hand, giggling like teenagers. After tonight, you'll never look at your bed the same way. Your room becomes a tangle of sheets, of bodies twisted into new and exciting positions.
Are these like achievements or something whenever an item pops up over here in the corner?
When you finally do go to bed, you sleep better than you can ever recall. Betty's soft warmth surrounding you, even in your dreams. This truly feels like the start of something beautiful.
Well, at least it put me back where I was, so I can talk to Timothy. Who knows, maybe I can get 3 in one day.
Oh, hello. Goodness me, but it's quite late, isn't it? I hadn't expected to see you in the dark. Me? Truly? I'm touched. But be honest, it wasn't me you wished to see. It was these beautiful timepieces.
Timothy gestures expansively to a collection of pocket watches in front of you both.
I know I promised to help you with your love life. But if you'll help me care for my collection, I think it will achieve both of our aims beautifully.
Okay.
If you don't mind. Why, yes. You've shown yourself to be a reliable, timely person. Why not?
You take a seat by Timothy. He hands you a soft cloth.
Gently, just like this. Draw the cloth across the watch face. To maintain a pocket watch, one need only use a microfiber cloth. Harsh chemicals or even water can damage the surface and the inside. Pocket watches are like hearts in that way. Well, yes, but what I had meant was that they must be tended to regularly and kindly. A mechanical pocket watch must, at minimum, be kept clean and wound daily. My watches here are all mechanical. I have no quarrel with quartz.
Timothy seems quite pleased. He beams at you, then allows himself to continue on.
My point is that quartz watches require a bit less care in their maintenance. And I say this is a mistake. Sure, that might make them suited to everyday use for everyday folk, but who needs that? How will anyone know you're dedicated and good with your hands if you're using a watch that runs on a battery? That runs along tick-tock ticking without outside help? It's preposterous, really. Precisely. When you make the rules around interacting with you complex and difficult, only those worth bothering will be able to adhere to them. Trust me, I'm an expert.
Timothy looks over at the watch in your hand, as though suddenly realizing you're still holding it.
There now, that'll do. You can just set that down there. Gently, please. Thank you. Your help and courtesy are most appreciated. You and I have been talking for some time now about these things. I hope you have gotten something from these little chats of ours. Oh, my. Well, I'm most pleased to hear you think so. I have enjoyed our conversations a great deal. I had assumed you weren't listening to me in the least, I must confess. To hear that you have taken something from them after all, I am glad indeed. I have much work remaining to do, unfortunately. But if you'd like to speak to me again, perhaps about another topic, you may find me at 9 a.m. sharp. Farewell, then.
As you walk away from Timothy, he seems fully absorbed in his pocket watches. Perhaps it's your imagination, but he does seem happier than when you first walked up on him.
Okay, so I'm curious about these things in the corner. So let's find Timothy. It shows there's one up. So they are. Okay, so they are like little achievements. He has an alternate form. So I'll probably have to play this again to get these two. Go back a little bit. There was also one that popped up for Betty, I think. Oh, I've gotten 2 for him. Watch his show at the Breaker Box. I don't even... Do I know where the Breaker Box is? So, 9 a.m. sharp, so that means Timothy has to be the first one I talk to. And I think we're gonna run over to Mikey transaction after, at some
Come
point.
closer, won't you? Come have a look at this.
Timothy is in the middle of some sort of complex operation, taking a pocket watch apart.
I wouldn't normally allow just anyone else here, you know. But you've shown yourself worthy of trust. The honor is all mine, my dear. Come and sit here by me if you would. Watch repair takes a great deal of care, patience, and trust. I cannot have just anyone around me when I work. But you, I feel a strange calmness in my soul when I think of you. Normally I am, well, I admit, perhaps a bit tightly wound. It is by necessity, after all, a failure to adhere to the schedule, to promote and uphold that most holy of values, timeliness. But I know now.
Timothy holds the watch out to you, and the two of you watch its delicate components tick away the seconds.
No longer does the beat of my heart synchronize with my pocket watches alone. It beats in time with another.
He gently closes the watch face, setting it down away from him, and taking your hand in his.
I never thought I could find someone who not only accepts every facet of me, but even understands them. Tell me you'll stay by my side through the hours, day or night. Really?
He laughs, happier than you've ever seen him. You've never seen him look at anything but his prized watch
For
collection
those
like
of you
this.
who just got here, my goal is to try to get the love ending on all of them. And we've gotten a couple so far.
You've made me so high. Oh, I haven't allotted any time to it in the schedule, but perhaps I could finish my work later in the day, and you and I could spend some time together. way I feel now, I'm not certain I could concentrate on my work. Oh my! Well then.
Timothy gently gathers up his pocket watches, moving them somewhere safer for the moment. Then he's taking your hand in his, leading you somewhere more private.
This is unprecedented for me. I never imagined a break from schedule could be so intoxicating. Yes.
Timothy's a bit shy at first, but he takes to you quickly. For someone who is so regimented, he's surprisingly spontaneous. You're so wrapped up in each other, hours pass before you even realize it. This might have...
I always have time for you, my...
We're gonna run over to Mikey transaction, which is right over here.
You're surprised to see Mikey busy with a phone call. He's turned away from you, talking into a cell phone. You can hear the warmth in his voice as he...
Yeah? Oh. Oh, Michaela, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Uh-huh. Oh, now, Mickey, that doesn't mean I love her more. Yeah, Daddy's working. I'll be back soon for you. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Mikey spends a small moment looking at the phone, then notices your presence. His demeanor changes to his usual self.
Oh, sorry. What would you like to do?
Mikey fidgets with his sack of loot, not quite meeting your gaze.
Oh, those were my kids. I apologize for having them on the call while on duty. That is unprofessional. Huh. Well, I guess I could file this under unspecified break time. What do you want to know? I have 3 kids, Michaela, Marco, and Mickey. Yeah, I came up with all of them. Anything else? Oh. She's great. Anything else? When we're together, we get into all kinds of trouble. Finger painting, bird watching, oh, and talking about what kinds of concepts they want to be when they grow up. Ha! I've got no favorites. They are all equally legendary in my book. Anything else? Yeah, well, there's some science stuff and thing theory I'm not up to date on. But, just like how each of us represents one thing in existence, kids in the object world become new things that haven't been invented or discovered yet. Yeah! Or selfie sticks! Anything else? Okay, enough of all this. I gotta get back to work. What would you like to do?
Mikey turns around for a moment, and though nothing appears to have changed with him, when he speaks to you, it's with an entirely new voice.
Oi, hello. I'm the bundle merchant. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? My mother always told me never to say a customer's bank account out loud. So I'll simply say you have this many money. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles. Bloody hell! I'll have to go to the back of me shop for that amount.
Mikey walks out of sight, talking rather loudly to himself.
Clump, clump, clump. Oi, where's me bundles?
How many of them do you want, then?
60!
Dearie me, dearie me! We'll be out soon, I fear. It's been a tough winter.
Well, what are we to do?
Can they not give us a day? Some time, at least. Some time will get us through this winter's discontent.
My love, if I have to steal for them, I shall.
Your thieving ways. Don't do it, Reginald!
I must!
I have no idea what's going on with Mikey, but he's going through it.
Crash! Boom! Clump, clump, clump.
No! It's the Brumble Thief back again!
Hide your brambles! Hide them all!
I just need 60, that's all!
Stop! By order of the Sheriff Tabitha, you are to...
All this because I wanted some brundles. What did I do?
He's taken precisely 60 brumbles from the knight's purse! Let that be a lesson to Tabitha and Orion Rule.
I know he's inciting us to riot based on our repressive ruling class.
I love rioting. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Now to make my escape. Clump, clump, clump.
He returns, handing you a sack of brundles with a completely casual expression, like nothing just happened at all.
There you are! 60 bundles! Oi, hello, I'm the bundle merchant. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
I'm curious what'll happen if I say a smaller amount.
How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles.
Okay. Well, what if I just do... What if I do 20?
Mikey
for
hands
like
you
10
your
of them?
brundles. They shine appealingly in your hand.
There you are, 6 golden bundles. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
So if I do a small amount, I don't get that story. You only get that random interaction if you do a lot of them, I guess. Oh.
My mother always told me never to say a customer's bank account out loud. So I'll simply say, you have this many bundles. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? All right.
What would you like to do?
And then this Mikey's back. Okay.
I'll take those brundles. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3!
What'd I
You
get?
got the common boots of true presence! With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01. It may not have been what you hoped, but no set of legendary armor would be complete without boots. It's a great start. Hey! With that attitude, you'll get it on your next pull. I can feel. Plus, once you get 100 of them, you can fuse them into epic gauntlets of stardom. Pull it, baby! What would you like to do?
I guess I'll keep pulling for armor for now.
I'll take those brundles. Pull me,
It might get a little
baby!
boring because I'm just gonna kind of play this as like a gotcha game.
2, 3! You got the epic gauntlets of stardom! Damn straight it is! Now these are of a much rarer quality than the stupid boots. Your specs points have all increased by 1!
How do I get back?
Feel the energy! Feel the time you would normally spend See you for the next one, Pulling Pal! What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. Fool me, baby! 1,
Can I get the
2,
chest piece?
3! You got the common boots of true presence! With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can fuse them into a pair of epic gauntlets of stardom! Good luck pulling, pal! What would you like to do?
Alright, I can't get too caught up doing this.
I always love saying hello. Hello! I love saying that.
Alright, I was getting too caught up on chilling with Mikey. So let's see.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table. And second, that is one fantastic red shirt you got on. Howdy.
Oh, he's got like a mini table on the top of his hat. Let's admire this outfit real quick. Give it just a second.
Pleasure's all
see if
mine.
I can get him to put his hat on.
You know,
his
it's a
arms go
table.
back.
It's my
Okay.
job to hold things up all over the house.
So the belt buckle is a dinner plate with a knife and a fork. It's pretty clever. On his sleeve, he's got that weird little, like, 3D S that I used to draw back in, like, middle school. That was real big when I was in middle school. And then it just kind of, like, died down. He's got a bunch of other little sketches on him.
And I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
This voice sounds very familiar.
Oh yeah? Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good. Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that? Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. You'll find her nearby. Oh, heck, I don't know. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed. Then you really gotta talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Hope he'll get you on the right path. Oh, Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her. You take care now.
Oh, the phone went off.
Valdivianites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than the self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce, or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after-party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar, between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
That didn't seem like it was too important. Oh yeah. Actually, let's talk to Skylar a little bit.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot. Oh, yes, I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself. Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Relationship? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Not yet, but there's still hope for you. Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way. Let's go back up a menu. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore? Vibrations. overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory? Dateviator technology is based on thing theory. Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe. Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now. When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Dateviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that? Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Skylar points to her own Dateviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these Dateviators running. It's not doing great. Thanks. It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
I just noticed the suspension has a face. I don't know that I like that. Oh, it's got a cane and arms. The more I look at this, the less I like it.
Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects, having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. I can barely handle it. Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Alright, there's one more.
It's Lucinda Lavish. She seems to enjoy this hijacking of your intentions.
Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
You okay in there? Don't eat my headphones.
The very best character in the game. I'm Lucinda Leading Lady. Prove it? I'm proving it right now with my exceptional voice, body, and other things. But okay, I'll show you anyway, since I've got nothing better to do. I've got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything. Everything. Check out my range, glass Decepticon. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Shunky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are gonna go to the Boom Boom Zoom Room!
Side effects may include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost. And each of those lines was recorded in only one take. I'm basically the best actress! In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best Actress, Lucinda Leading Lady. Oh, what do you think? Ah, you chose the one with the ellipses, which means you aren't sure? Nice! Well then, here. To show you my powers and incredible acting prowess, I present you empathy.
Cool. I wonder if it's possible to get this whole star filled out.
See you around, my biggest fan.
Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I guess we'll open up the phone, go to data decks, and look and see what stuff is new. There's actually a new thing here. Yeah, I don't know if I like that or not, that it's got a face and arms in there. He dislikes tomfoolery. I was right on who the voice was. Steve Blum. So I don't know if a lot of like people have this this memory or not, but staying up until Adult Swim turned over to Toonami to watch anime, the guy in the Toonami spaceship, the Toonami guy, is Steve Blum. He was also Spike Spiegel in Cowboy Bebop. So he's one of those voices that I can recognize pretty easily. But the thing I know him for most is being the Toonami guy, because that was the first time I ever heard his voice. feel like the glitching of that is getting worse, even though I haven't messed with it anymore. Stop eating my cords.
What would you like to do? Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box! Each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor! You can pull for my they have a high chance of being pulled. Or you can pull for my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled.
Stop eating my shirt. You know, for how cute you are, you sure do cause a lot of problems. Little bitty puppy.
Or you can pull for my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled. But it does exist! Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards. It costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull. Brundles are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to. I don't know. But they taste amazing! In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have to spend money. You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pulls.
Stop eating my clothes.
Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
I guess I'll do this lamp since I tried to do it last time.
For a moment, you wonder if your Dateviators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel, and perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches! It's me again, Lux. Yes! Wow, 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 wow. Seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive? So, anyway, like I was saying, Luxies, this product is literally perfection. cleanse and conceal any lines or wrinkles or unsightly blemishes on my glass. This tramway activated air is ungodly good. Literally letting the light literally shine out. I can... Like I was saying, I can literally let the light shine on everything around me, honey, and be the brightest example of positivity, peace, love, and joy. Like, when I use it, I can actually, literally feel myself glowing. Thank you, shameless plug. Okay, that's enough, plug. GTFO. Okay, betches and bros. Stay golden, stay glowing, stay light and bright, and I'll see you next time. Oh, are you still here? Honesty is part of my brand. Unlike most, I call it like I see it. And that is why I am calling you jealous and a hater. And I don't need that energy in my life.
I don't think I like the lamp.
Abel was friendly the last time you saw him, but he seems downright cheerful today. He's whistling when you walk up on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Oh, hey yourself, sunshine. Oh, well, you know, sometimes a table just wants to feel heard. Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here.
Who's Dasha?
Dasha. The desk, you know?
Oh.
Real close to tables, but also real different world. Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics. It just feels nice to be understood, you know? It is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job. We got a lot of folks in this house who do a damn fine job at what it is they do. But how many people's job is it to lift? To make sure everyone's got what they need, to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out? It's a lonely lot in the life of a table. But I knew what the job was when I signed up. Semantics, pal, semantics. I know who I am and what I do. But sometimes you just wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself. That's Dasha. You think so? Oh, well, shucks, I don't know. I'd hate to bother her. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself. I can't be distracting her from her very important job now. I'll consider it, yeah. Anyway, I can't take up much more of your time today talking about myself. Just remember what I said before, okay? I'm here if you need me. I will. You take care now.
Bumped. 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 Bumped.
It makes a noise when I run into it. I wonder. Yeah, the bed makes noise too. So if I run into an object, it seems to make a noise.
Ah, my very favorite reflection. Did you need something? Ah, and of course you thought to come to me, your closest and most treasured friend. I am touched. You have also made the correct decision. There is not another being in the house who can pep you like me. Tell me, what is troubling you, What do you mean you are not feeling yourself? Of course you are not feeling yourself. Look at you. Look at yourself. Really look. When was the last time you appreciated what you saw, Exactly. You are not feeling yourself because you are not seeing yourself. How can you appreciate what you have when you are not willing to see it? Come, I want you to gaze at yourself without judgment, without turning away, just seeing. Good. Do this for 30 seconds. Starting now.
You look at Amir, and he looks at you. Neither of you saying a word. Amir lifts a finger to his lips, shutting you down swiftly.
Shh! No talking.
You continue to stare at each other. It's difficult to look so directly at someone as gorgeous as Amir.
Rob, you may talk now. How do you feel? Magnificent, isn't it?
And I have one more that I can do.
Hey there, oh great purchaser of DLC. If you're wondering where those extra datables are that you purchased, fear not, for I can guide you. The first one, Mikey, is really easy to find. He's the neat little treasure chest right next to your bed. Awesome. Then my advice was really unhelpful. As for the second one, Lucinda Lavish, well then, let's get to the menus, because I can't help you anymore. Anyway, enough of tutorial lady. It is time for Menu Lady. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Ooh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, definitely. What's on your mind? Collectibles are delectable. Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you. What are you curious about? They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the datable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the data deck sorted by character. Any other collectibles questions? A lot. Each datable has at least 3 to give out, but one has up to 33.
What?
That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions? Well Well, of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man? But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all. They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships. No, unfortunately, that's not possible. At a minimum, it would take 3 whole playthroughs to find them all. Fortunately, New Game Plus tracks your collectible collecting progress. Any other collectibles questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Oh, sure, specs. SPECS stands for Smarts, Poise, Empathy, Charm, and Sass. These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Not yet, but there's still hope for you. Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way. Let's go back up a menu. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Scoochin'. Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is looking rather nice today. Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Said something about the collectibles, that one of them has 33. Highest I've seen is 5. That one says 9. $18. 33. Was not joking on that. What does the page with 33 of them look like? I know I haven't met this character. Oh my.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships. I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype. I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. What'd you think? That I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype, and I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you. Because you're paid the least out of everyone. I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Okay, that's cool. Let's see. I'm try talking to Mikey.
Mikey is once again occupied with his phone. He doesn't seem very happy with whoever is on the other end.
I told you, Stacy, I can't come home tonight. They have me staying late. You'll have to arrange for someone. Yes, we use the shared calendar, remember? I told you to write down the password. Come on, Stace, we can't...
Mikey removes the phone from his ear, looking down at it with a blank expression. It appears the other caller hung up. When he sees you standing there, he immediately begins pressing buttons on his phone, laughing nervously.
Whoops! Sorry, I had to fiddle with some buttons and knobs before your gotcha was ready. What would you like to do? Yeah, ex-wife. Stacy. Maybe. But first, I have to make sure that my kids are taken care of. The way the settlement happened is we share them 50-50. But with work keeping me overtime, it's been hard. Star. I thought so at first. She blew me away with her brightness. She's just... distant, in more ways than one. I'm sorry to let my personal matters get in the way of our own relationship here. Let's pull it, baby! What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. Pull me, baby! 1, 2, 3. You got the common boots of true presence. With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can fuse them into a pair of epic good luck. What would you like to do? I'll take those. Pull me. 1, 2, 3. You got the cut. With this, all of yours. If you collect 100 common boots of true present, good luck pulling. What would you like to do? I'll take the. Pull me. 1, 2, 3. You got the epic gauntlets of stardom. Damn straight it is. You already have them, so your specs points don't raise just yet. I'm sure that extra 1 specs point has come in handy, though. Keep working at it. Once you have 100, you can fuse them into one legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. Good luck pulling. What would you like to do? I'll take. You got the. With this, all of. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, good luck. What would you like to do? I'll take those. You got. With this, all of yours. If you collect 100 common boots of true. Good luck. What would you like to do?
I'll figure it out.
Would you like to exchange money for brundles? Let's get you over to the Brundle Exchange.
Oi, hello. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? My mother always saw you have this many money. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles.
Mikey hands you your bundles. They shine.
Blimey, would you like to exchange cash for bundles? All right.
What would you like to do? I'll take those. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3. You got the with this. If you collect 100 common boots of true present, good luck pulling. What would you like to do? Oh, sorry. You've already pulled me 5 times today.
Oh, I forget I can only pull 5 times.
I always have parental controls turned on. Trust me, it's for your own good. Don't want you getting addicted to my charms too much? Baby, come back tomorrow.
There's gonna be a brief intermission here real quick. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, you again. I mean, JK, hi, good to see you. Guess I will stop my live stream and, what, talk to you now? Yeah, for my fans, obvi. No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful. We don't use that word anymore. We use the term influnker. Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer. I know. We're called influencers for short. We make everyone's life better. By giving them valuable tips and life lessons, Api. We tell fans what to wear, we tell fans what to buy, we tell fans what to think, and we tell them how to feel, among other things. It's super helpful and literally necessary. Trust me, I know. One look at you and I can tell. Okay, I can think of 2 ways to help make you better. I can share my daily routine with you. It is literally amazing. Or I can grant you exclusive access to my services. They're literally amazing. Both options are literally amazing. Okay, congratulations! I will be charging you for the Triple Premium Platinum Package. It includes a $3 spa coupon, 6 copies of my ebook, a free yoga cushion rental when you come to our Bali retreats, and access to the virtual Living Light Lounge, where you can literally collab with other influencers whenever you want. That's totally okay. You can cancel anytime. Sorry, I should have been more clear. You can cancel anytime after the first 3 years. Okay, bye! Let that inner light shine, baby!
What? Can cancel after 3 years. That's not how that should work. I feel like there's something in here. Is that an item? It is an item. What are you?
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit. Loneliness has been such a defining... You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
Why are... I don't know, I like this.
Mm-hmm. Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure.
I don't know that I want to open this drawer again, but my goal is to get the love ending with all of them. So I guess I need to get this figured out.
What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself your ruin. It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you? You think you could afford me? Please, no, that wasn't it. Gag gift.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box. You opened that to find another small box, and so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box, and there I was. A bright-eyed virgin, yours for the taking. But there's still time to rectify that. After all, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time. So how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure? I knew you couldn't stay away. Come here.
Benoit takes you by the hand. Benoit is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind. You've never experienced anything like it, and you know you'll never be the same again.
I think once I get an ending with this one, I'm not going to bother them anymore.
Someone there? Wasn't expecting to see you here. The end table is where I like to go when I want to be all alone with my thoughts. The view here's pretty nice. Makes me feel real thoughtful. Oh, glad you understand. Came at the best time for a talk.
For any viewers out there, if this is not the typical style of game that you enjoy watching, feel free to mention games you would like to see in the future.
Much as I like to be in here to think, sometimes it's tough. Betty is sweet as pie, but sometimes the table's got to think on his own. But Betty's company's a darn sight better for thinking than those dang Hanks. The hangers. There's so goddamn many of them, and they're always jumping, crashing around in that closet like 5 bulls on a trampoline. It's just too dang much. And then you got Benoit.
Abel looks like he'd rather talk about anything else. He lowers his voice like he's speaking of something truly scandalous.
Well, that one never stops talking about SEX. Asking me if anyone's polishing my surfaces lately. They're telling me stories about their conquests. I'm an old-fashioned kind of table, dang it. That kind of talk's supposed to be private. Oh, but look at me. You came here to talk to me, not any of those guys. Let me get back to work.
Duty on Tides! Yo! It's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever! Like, this stuff for real is legit so good! I've had like 12, and I feel amazing! Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it! JH19! Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Yo, how's it going?
Yes!
Okay, there's a little tidbit I want to share. You might be wondering how all this dating technology works. Yeah, I thought so. If you're ever curious, you can ask about my mysterious inner workings in the Chat with Me menu. What can I do for you in my main menu? Right this way. What's on your mind? Good question. A very important question. The easy answer is whatever you like. As long as you are continuing to awaken objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction. If you have other questions, I'm all ears. Hate endings still give you 5 specs points and continue the main story, so no, not really. You won't be locked out of very much, except for certain polyamorous relationships that might be difficult to untangle if you were looking for those ones specifically. Just speak with everyone honestly, from the heart. You don't have to literally get everyone to be your lover, seriously, even though it makes me happy. There's no pressure at all. If anything, getting something to hate you certainly does mean you spend less time talking with them, which is always good if you genuinely don't like them. Any other questions about what you should be doing? No matter what you do, you will always be able to find every single dateable here. Except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on. No, I believe in you. Any other questions about what you should be doing? You can leave the house at any time, but be forewarned, doing that starts the end of your story. A point of no return. Unless, of course, you reload a save. Wink, wink. If you want the barest minimum of a good ending, I would shoot to get 100 specs points in any one attribute. Once you have that, you'll get some pretty good results.
Give me just a second.
Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Alrighty, I'm back now.
Anything else you wanted to know about features? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Alright, so we're probably gonna end things. We're probably gonna end things right here. We've made a lot of progress in this playthrough so far. And again, if there's other games that y'all want to see or anything of that nature, let me know, and I can try to line up playing those games as well as others. But just need to know ahead of time that y'all want certain games played. But this here is going to conclude the live.